Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, I got 3 plays for you guys today, including a play in football, and I have an early bird play, which means if you're quick to watch this video, you'll get the bet in, and otherwise, who knows? It goes at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you have a couple hours to get in, a couple hours to watch the video. Early bird gets the worm. We had a great weekend, guys. We had a great week in general. Yesterday, I'll do a recap of that. Quickly before I do, guys, just letting you know what I have today. So like I said, 3 plays for you guys. I have football, hockey, basketball, masterclass, 2 NBA plays, 1 additional hockey play, 5 college basketball plays, and 2 player props in the NFL game as well. That is available, guys, at benderwins.com. It's $99 a month, gets you my full card every single day. Plus, all the masterclass educational videos and the Bender Wins guide to betting like a pro. All right. This week, masterclass, plus 16.45 units. 16 and a half units we picked up this week. Very nice. We had a great week in free picks as well. Yesterday, guys, 2-0. 2-0 in free picks. Minnesota, wild game. Wild back and forth. I felt personally Minnesota let them back into that game. But eventually, yeah, you saw it. Got it done. Probably was a little bit more of a sweat than it should have been, but is what it is. We got it done. We were on the right side. A lot of public love Green Bay yesterday. I mean, just go on social media, guys. I used to tell you guys when I was in Vegas, I walk around, I talk to everyone in the sports books. You can get the vibe. You can do that on social media, okay? That's like the old school way, walking around talking to everyone. I mean, I like it because you really do get a vibe. Nothing replaces, seeing people face to face, seeing their eyes, seeing like how excited they are about their lock of the day. And you can really gauge the public's mood. Well, it's no different on social media. You can get that now. You have people like, there's no way Green Bay is losing. Green Bay is going to crush them. Green Bay, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, and that's why the public was, not only was like all the public betting Green Bay, but we saw that line come down from +3 to +2 to +1. And it's like the public's just completely oblivious to this line move. All they're thinking is, oh my God, we're getting better value, right? That's not what you're getting. You're about to get screwed. Minnesota got it. Okay. Over to our 2-unit play. There we go. That's that. Okay. Houston, outright winner, guys. And if you've been watching the channel, when you bet those dogs, you got to sprinkle money line. So a little +375 money line sprinkles on there didn't hurt. Look, bottom line is, guys, we have some games that, they don't always go our way. I think we can acknowledge that this game went our way. Okay. We had some nice bounces. Literally nice bounces. We had a ball bounce off a guy's foot. We recover it. Weather rolling in at just the right time. Just when we need weather to roll in, after we got a lead, points on the board, and the weather rolls in, things went our way. Okay. Bottom line, things went our way. It's a 2-unit, solid play all day long. Nice to see them win outright. Didn't need the points. And I know it's ugly. And you know what? Next time, guys, I'm going to give out a 2-unit play in NFL, and you're probably going to have the same reaction. You're probably going to want to, be sick to your stomach as you're putting your bet in because it looks so terrible. I mean, it still looks terrible, but it's a great bet, and there's good value. And to make money in the NFL, you have to bet a little counterintuitive sometimes. Okay, now here's the ironic thing. Here's the ironic part of this. I had a 2-unit play on Atlanta +7. Went down in flames. They didn't even score. Atlanta got crushed. Okay, I had a 2-unit play on Houston +10.5. Of those 2 plays, Atlanta was actually the better value. Believe it or not, Atlanta was the better value of those 2 games. Doesn't necessarily mean that, that should have cashed and this didn't. That's sports betting, okay? I would expect out of 100 games played each, the Atlanta game actually cashes more often than the Houston play. But Houston is still going to win +60% of the time. So that makes it a 2-unit play. Anyways, that's enough for today, or enough of the recap. Good day in football. Hockey, we just had the one hockey play. We went 1-0 yesterday. We had Tampa Bay. They got a 2-0 lead, blew it. Then they got another 2-0 lead, and then blew it, and then won in a shootout. So it just really just put our heart through through a bit of a workout. That's that. All right, guys, a couple things to point out here today. Okay, and again, I want this to be as much about education as it is about picks, and I have 3 picks for you guys. But I want to talk just quickly about a couple hockey games here. 2 games jumped out at me. Columbus Blue Jackets and Nashville Predators, okay? Columbus Blue Jackets, Nashville Predators, both favorites, both have to pay a little bit of juice. Just something off about them, okay? And this, guys, this is what you want to ultimately aspire to. And I'm not saying both these games are going to lose, not at all. And I think when I look at the money distributions of it, it makes it look even fishier. It makes it look even fishier. Like Columbus, 71% of bets, but only 21% of money. And that's really suspicious on a favorite, right? I mean, that is sharp money on the other side on Buffalo. There's steam on both sides. It's just, I liked Columbus. My power ratings say Columbus, but my sports betting 6 cents says no bueno. Nashville, same thing. 26% of bets, 12% of money. I think that's going to change. I have no doubt that that's going to change and go higher once the public gets involved. The line just looks too low. Like I looked at this Nashville game and I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be 165, 170, somewhere in that range that you would expect it to be. And I still think Nashville wins this game. I'm just concerned, and you know what? Hey, maybe these games go 2-0. They're 2 favorites, but at the end of the day, I think that, to make a profit on these 2 games, you have to go 2-0. If it splits, you're paying the juice, you're losing. And I think there could be even a potential for 0-2. So it's like, this is what you ultimately want to develop, is just this little alarm that goes off in your head that says something's not right. And that kind of is the difference between your amateurs and your professionals, because the amateurs, they might have that little bell that, maybe it's not fine-tuned, maybe it's not loud enough, but they most oftentimes ignore it. Okay, I think what served me well is not ignoring it. Just when something just doesn't feel right, and I have a hard time explaining because it's not tangible. I can explain the math behind games, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about when you just get that little voice in the back of your head that tells you something's not right. And that's what you got to listen to. Okay, so just wanted to point those games out. They're not plays, and I'm not looking to force a play either way. Even if they go 2-0, I could care less. They'd be half unit plays. And I really believe over the long term, one of those games is probably going to be a trap. So, yeah. Now let's talk about games we do have. All right, we're going to start off in football, guys. It's a half unit play on tonight's game. Okay, I have a half unit play with the Giants in Tampa Bay under 49.5. Okay, half unit play. Love to go full unit. I know it's, a big Monday Night Football game. It's how we start our week off, how we continue off of last week, and we want to smash it for 5 units. No, look, you guys know, if you've been here a long time, no value, no play. In this case, there's value, but it only warrants a half unit play. So that's what we're going to do. Half unit, Giants, Tampa Bay, under 49.5. Decent enough weather to help our under. Look, there's one steam bet on the over, not from a profitable book, but that doesn't matter. Steam is steam. Some steam better than others. Our referee for the day, 50-50. Okay. His games go over under 50-50. I do like, we have a nice little crosswind. I went back, specifically looked at, Raymond James Stadium, how the wind affects it, that kind of stuff. Look, bottom line, we're going to have, a 10, 11 mile an hour crosswind. Does that matter more in college? Yeah. But does it matter in the NFL? Absolutely. And, it's funny because like every time I talk about weather, like people say, oh, it's already factored into the lines. No, it isn't. Okay. The sharps dictate the line movement after the opening line. When the lines come out 2 weeks in advance for NFL, They're not saying, oh, it's going to be an 11-mile-an-hour wind exactly 2 weeks and 8 hours from now. No, they're not doing that. So the sharps will dictate it. In this particular case, this sharp is saying that there's just a little too many points in this game. Half unit of value on the under. And, again, bet whatever you want. To me, it's a half unit. I bet a half unit. Happy with that. I have a couple props in the game too. So next play. We're going to take the St. Louis Blues for 1 unit minus 150. St. Louis Blues minus 150. Underperforming. And, well, it's hard to say that Vegas is underperforming, but they look terrible. I mean, they really do. They have managed to put together some games. The public's on Vegas. I like the fact it's contrarian. Two nice systems on it, guys, coming in at 61 and 64%. They're good, mature systems too. Let me tell you this. Mature system, guys. I want a mature system because the larger the sample size, the more accurate. This system has over 1,190 games, 61%. Okay, this one, about 851 to be exact, 64%. So you have 800 games at 64%. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we got some steam on that game too. I think it's I think St. Louis is the no-brainer. Don't overthink it. Play here. Better hockey team playing better hockey. So St. Louis Blues. All right, now your early bird special. We're going over college basketball, half unit play. This game goes at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to go a half unit on Akron and Fordham under 134.5. So Akron and Fordham under 134.5. That's it for us today, guys. So again, if you're interested in masterclass, 2 basketball, 1 hockey, 5 college basketball, 2 player props. Okay, great weekend, guys. I appreciate all the kind words and messages and stuff like that. Hopefully we keep it going. All right, that's it for us today, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day and bye for now.